What's up, everyone? All right, my microphone is not working at the moment, the one that I use on my lapel, and so I'm just using the microphone that's in the camera. And this camera's a little beat up, so it might sound a little bit off, or you might hear some clicking, so I apologize for that. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about today was BioLite and LifeStraw. I've teamed up with them for Preparedness Month, and we're offering some bundles that I think could really be helpful. And I wanted to talk about the one that I use for my truck camping. So throughout the year, you know, there's different monsoon seasons which I'll hit. The one in Colorado is usually in June, and then also latter part of the summer. We haven't had too much this year, so it hasn't been raining too much, but today we did get a little bit. And so I set up my truck in the fashion that I do when I've got you know, socked in with weather for a couple days at a time. So the key component to this whole package is the BioLite Solar Home 620. That's a 20 watt-hour battery. You can charge it two separate ways. There's a panel you can charge it with, or you can charge it with a wall plug. So I've got that plugged into my inverter right now. And then you can daisy chain all the lights together. So there's this light and that light, and there's another third light which I have in the drop down room, which is also a motion sensor detector. So that's pretty cool. In addition to that, I've got two headlamps. So I've got a red one and a black one, and then two of the BioLite sunlights. And these actually cycle through different colors. So you can do like different shades of stuff and different things like that, which is kind of cool. And then also too, you want to always make sure you have water purification. So the LifeStraw is really key. I've been using this. I use this for when I fly fish because I just put it around my neck. And then you can just pop off the cap here, and you put the other end into whatever water source you have. And it's basically just a straw, and it works great. The last thing that all this stuff comes in is a little stuff sack that BioLite has. And so this stuff sack is great because it's twofold. Number one, you can put all your stuff in it, these four components right here. And then the really cool feature of it, it's a light diffuser. So this can actually work as a lantern. So you can take like the back of the headlamp here and use this to hang it up somewhere. And then you've got a lantern, which I really like to use around camp. I'll hang it from like, you know, different tree branches, or if I want to come over here and say I want to have it on the way into my secondary room here, then I can just have it like hanging from the clips in the front, which is really easy to use. Or I can just take it inside and use it in here. There's that third light that I was talking about with the Solar Home 620. I use that on the interior here when I'm working around on the inside. And then before I'll go to bed, I'll take it and I'll attach it to this area right here. And I'll direct it this way because there's a motion sensor component of this that turns the light on. So let's see here. When you turn it to red there, that's motion sensor. And this little portion right here, that's what's sensing the motion. And it goes out for, I think, 10 feet. And so, you know, if anybody steps to the back of my vehicle, or if there's like animals like bears or something like that, because there's been lots of bears this year running around, you know, if they step to that, or even over to this area, if I'm sleeping in there, I'll hang the light over the entrance to the topper extension. Either one will scare animals away, which is great. And so I'm really pleased to have that. That's a very good safety feature that I could have in here. And see, let's go in. Yep, and see, it just turned on. So it's a great thing to have. Anyway, so this is how I set up for the monsoon season when it rains like crazy. Sometimes I've been socked in as much as 3 or 4 days at a time. And so being able to use the Solar Home 620, even though I'm not using solar to power it, I'm using the inverter with the wall plug that plugs in the back of it. I mean, I can stay fully charged. And then with the USB, let me zoom in here, I'll show you. The USB on the control panel here, there's two USB outlets, and so I can use that to charge up stuff, which is great. I even have a charge, it's slow, but I have a charge for my laptop, for my MacBook, that goes to the new charge connector. So it's great. This component here, this is what houses the 20 watt-hour battery, and then you daisy chain all the lights from there. There's a radio and also an MP3 player. And the radio is really nice because then I can tune into local weather and get information on just local stuff that's going on, and then also get any weather information. So this is the package that I use, and I've got a link down in the video description below if you guys want to check it out in further detail. They're offering it for a discount during the month of September, which is Preparedness Month. And so, you know, I'd recommend picking it up, or at least taking a look at it if you're planning on doing a lot of truck camping and being out. And it's also convenient for any sort of like off-grid cabin, like a small tiny cabin. That would be ideal. So anyway, if you got any questions, hit me up in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.